Houses are overpriced in Nigeria. That is something I got to understand. And a lot of people are really responding to this particular video, making a round on social media.
This is another house somewhere in Texas going for $3.4 million. This is a house somewhere in Lagos going for $5 million. Now let's compare these three houses and see if they worth the price.
You will get to understand that houses are being overpriced in Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja especially, and a lot of people can really attest to that based on the prices of houses they are seeing on the market right now. And a lot of people should understand that when you talk about housing, you are not just talking about the physical structure itself. A lot of people that are not educated in that field, they will not understand what housing means. As a town planner, because I studied town planner in school, housing includes the physical structure and the environment where the structure is located. How can you tell me that you'll be pricing a house for $3 million in an environment where there is a refuse dump? That is actually dumb to me. And ever since this guy came out with the big story, some of the realtors and estate developers, they are not too excited and happy with this guy. We need to talk about it. But before we dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Yes, on social media right now, you hear about a lot of celebrities buying up houses in billions of naira, in millions of dollars, and you wonder what is really happening in Nigeria. Based on experiences and based on my insights, most of these houses are being overpriced. How can you price a house that is located close to a refuse dump, tagging it $3 million? That is the dumbest thing you can actually do. So that is to tell you that the likes of Burna Boy, calling billions of naira, the likes of Davido and Whiskey calling billions of naira on acquiring mansions in Lagos, they are being overpriced. A lot of people are now trying to link this chainly to money laundering and a lot of things. And I kind of observed a lot of things in the Nigeria real estate industry, especially Lagos and Abuja. Most of their houses are being listed in dollars. That is really an embarrassment to the economic structure of this country, because we cannot be in Nigeria listing houses in Nigeria built with naira in dollars. That is quite disturbing at the time. But a lot of people are saying, if not be money laundering, what go make people buy those kind of houses? Based on my own take, I feel that a lot of these houses are being overpriced. That is why you can walk 3 kilometers or drive 3 kilometers of an estate, and in that estate is not being occupied, it's not being sold because they are overpricing the house. How many politicians they buy this kind of house? Not only politicians and some people who don't really chop money for this country, that they buy this kind of house. And some people are saying that it affords opportunity to launder money. How do they launder this money? Most of these estate companies, they have international affiliation. When they come out there to develop these structures, they list them in dollars, and then you pay in dollars. These people are quick to repatriate the money to somewhere in the world because they have international affiliation, and that is helping a lot of people to launder this money. That is what a lot of people are saying. But looking at Nigeria today, you call a house $3 million, you should expect $3 million facility in that house, and you should expect a luxury environment for that house. The environment, comparing the infrastructure to the world standard, you will understand that it is far less than that. A lot of these developers and realtors, they are arguing that prices of houses vary from city to city, and then some houses could be overpriced in Nigeria because of the location in Nigeria, because a lot of people, they have their companies, their businesses in Nigeria, and they need a luxury environment. But those environments, they are not world class enough to command that value. That is what a lot of people are really saying. Even people renting apartments, they are really overpriced. This is a chain reaction, because when somebody buys an overpriced house and then try to lease out the house, the guy will charge much. That is what we are really getting. Even in my environment, the kind of prices I see that a lot of people put on buildings and lands, That is really outrageous. How can you tell me that an area without a third access road, you are pricing a land for over 60 million naira? That is quite an embarrassment, disturbing to an extent. I think it's overpriced. And when we go this route, a lot of people, they are going to run into problems because politicians are going to loot to they acquire all these things. That will help to broaden the gap between the rich and the have-nots. Based on the system we are in right now, the middle class is being eliminated based on all of this. That is something you guys also need to understand by this whole thing. But how many people feel that houses are being overpriced in Nigeria? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section and put your own experience, if you had any, in the comment section so that we can get to discuss it around this time. Yes, some people are really arguing now, saying that if not be money laundering, waiting could make some people buy houses at Ikoyi for over $5 million. Will not be luxury apartment, and when the environment is not of world standard. That is what a lot of people are really talking about. And when you check those kind of designs, the houses, you will understand that they are really basic designs. They are not luxury designs, and that is really disturbing a lot of persons right now and helping to widen the gap between the haves and have-nots. And we are gradually eliminating the middle class in our society based on this. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.
This is a house somewhere in Texas going for $3.7 million. This is another house somewhere in Texas going for $3.4 million. This is a house somewhere in Lagos going for $5 million. Now let's compare these three houses and see if they worth the price. This is the first house in Texas going for
It's a 5-bedroom, 5.1 baths. It's a 3-car garage. It's 7,042 square feet. It's currently listed at $3,697,700, which is $525 price per square foot, and it's sitting on a 0.46 acre lot, which is roughly 20,000 square feet.
The second house in Texas going for $3.4 million.
It's a 5-bedroom, 5.2 baths. It's a 2-car garage. It's 6,651 square feet. It's currently listed at $3,400,000, which is $511 price per square foot, and it's sitting on a 0.34 acre lot, which is roughly 14,800 square feet.
And lastly, this is the house somewhere in Lagos going for $5 million. There are two things involved here. Either you guys are selling these houses to fraudsters, corrupt politicians, drug lords, and probably even using it for money laundering. And again, people are also buying this house to post and not to enjoy. Because when one celebrity buy a house of $1 million, the other one, when that they are both doing competition, who want to buy a own for $2 million. So you say, and I me get money pass. And then we are buying these houses to post and not to enjoy it. And they are selling these houses to your ego. But this is a pandemic and it has to stop. Because if you keep selling these houses overpricedly, rent will increase. And if rent increase, guess what? Cost of living will increase. Because where do you expect people to get money to pay their rent? From their various businesses. They will also increase the cost of their various businesses so they can afford an expensive rent. And in no time, this city will sink. We will cripple this city. We will cripple it. Within the next 10 years, a 2-bedroom duplex in an average location will cost $100 million. This is a pandemic. It has to be stopped. Don't treat this as urgent. Within the next 20 years, the Lagos city will sink. And Lagos being a major city in Nigeria, will cut across every state and will be having an increase in poverty. We are already having lots of homeless people roaming around the streets. No house to stay. They are not even building houses for the common men again. The common men can't afford houses again. Most of them now are living from one swamp to another, making houses with wood. Some of them are living in their businesses, in their stores.